Yeah, I mean, honestly, obviously not the way that we were looking to end, but with having basically a roster full of freshmen. I think that we honestly did a great job. We had five freshmen on the court, one sophomore that's on the court, and I think what we saw today was honestly just a little bit of those nerves and being a young team coming out. And then we also saw some moments of in play once we saw like, hey, we can still hang of like coming through and I think showing people like the potential that we had and what it was that we've done throughout the season and how we've been successful.
Looking at the two rosters, you mentioned your team's a little bit younger than the Stonehill team, which is a lot of seniors. And you mentioned you saw some really good high moments from your team. I guess, do you think your team sees that they're on the cusp of turning that, especially for being as young as they are?
Yeah, I mean that's what we talked about basically at the end of the match is just that we've had a successful season and to kind of remember these feelings, right? And that as you go on throughout your volleyball career, you have these moments of where you're going to ask, did you give everything? Were you ready? Were you feeling confident and comfortable being able to bring and play your best game of volleyball? And if you didn't have that, remember this feeling so that next year and the year after and the year after, you do everything you can to not have the same feeling again. And I think for them, they were able to understand that. And it was a good way to kind of also congratulate them on being able to have a successful season. It just is, a tough loss that you have. But ultimately, they worked really hard this year.
Yep. Sam had a really good game for you guys. Had 8 kills, only 3 errors, only 300 or over 300 in against a really good Stonehill team. Talk about her progression throughout the season and what you hope to see from her next year as well.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that Sam did a great job up in the middle, versus another great blocking team in the front row. Felt that she was able to move the ball around some. Her progression throughout the year has been great, just seeing her transition faster and making herself available as a middle hitter, regardless of what the pass is looking like in the back row. So I think that she's been doing a really nice job of just making herself available, staying engaged. And so I'm looking forward to see how things go as it progresses because what most people know with middles, it's all about that middle setter connection. So, yeah.
Awesome. Any other comments or thoughts about today's match?
No, I mean, I thought that Stonehill did a really nice job, and, I wish them the best of luck throughout the tournament as well as every other team competing.